From the African American Cultural Center at North Carolina State University, welcome to Ebony Harlem 2021. My name is Angela Gay Audrey, Director of the African American Cultural Center. What a year it has been. I am blessed to be here among you, both virtually and in person. The Ebony Harlem Awards of Excellence is a time-honored tradition of the African American Cultural Center. It is a celebration of Black excellence. Beginning in 1993, this ceremony recognizes the joy, work, and advancement of our community of Black folks by honoring those whom have made significant positive impact. This award ceremony honors undergraduates, graduate, faculty, and staff at NC State in multiple award categories. The people nominated and those awarded are all talented leaders who have used their gifts to empower themselves and their communities. As we come together, the African American Cultural Center would like to honor life, land, and labor tied to the places in which we gather. The African American Cultural Center values truth and integrity in our work and moves forward with a mission centered on accountability. Therefore, we offer this acknowledgement of life, land, and labor as a site of reflection. The land that North Carolina State University sits on was originally in the care of two indigenous tribal nations, the Tuscarora and the Catawba. No matter where you are located in the United States of America, you are situated on land taken by force from tribal nations. Furthermore, we also honor the lives of those who, through enslavement, were forced to build on these lands. It is imperative we recognize the labor of enslaved Africans and their ancestors, who suffered tremendously for the creation of the country we know and live in today. Black, Indigenous, and many other people of color have suffered and continue to do so under the cycle of colonization. We must name these injustices so that we are no longer continuing in the path of erasure, and so that we may find more meaningful ways to be in right relationship with one another. Take a moment and reflect on the lives who are still connected to the land on which we gather, the land on which we create life, and the labor we continue to exert as we continue to seek freedom. Through this acknowledgement, we call for reflection of how we can move away from practices of settler colonialism and systems of indoctrinated normativity which continue to oppress indigenous intellectualism and exploit Black labor, and by which we, members of higher education institutions, have often privileged and situated our own intellectual ways of knowing. Let your reflection ask the question, how will I break the cycle of colonization and erasure and provide a braver and more just space for life and knowledge to grow?
Hi, my name is Rashida Fletcher, and I'm going to just be singing a little song for y'all. It's called There's Hope by India Ari. There's hope, there's hope, the India. Back when I had a little, I thought that I needed a lot. A little was overrated, but a lot was a little too complicated. See, zero didn't satisfy me, a million didn't make me happy. That's when I learned the lesson that it's all about your perceptions. Hey, are you a popper or a superstar? So you act, so you feel, so you are. It ain't about the size of your car, it's about the size of the faith in your heart. There's hope. It doesn't cost a thing to smile. You don't have to pay to laugh. You better thank God for that. There's hope. It doesn't cost a thing to smile. You don't have to pay to laugh. You better thank God for that. To the back country of Brazil, I met a young brother that made me feel that I could accomplish anything. You see, just like me, he wanted to sing. He had no windows and no doors. He lived a simple life and was extremely poor. On top of all of that, he had no eyesight, but that didn't keep him from seeing the light. He said, "What's it like in the USA?" And all I did was complain. He said, "Well, living here is paradise." He taught me paradise is in your mind, you know that there's hope. It doesn't cost a thing to smile. You don't have to pay to laugh. You better thank God for that. There's hope. It doesn't cost a thing to smile. You don't have to pay to laugh. You better thank God for that. Every time I turn on the TV, somebody's acting crazy. If you let it, it'll drive you crazy. But I'm taking back my power today. Gas prices, they just keep on rising. The government, they keep on lying. We gotta keep on surviving, keep living our truth and do the best we can do, 'cause there's hope. You don't have to pay to laugh. You better thank God for that. There's hope. It doesn't cost a thing to smile. You don't have to pay to laugh. You better thank God for that. Stand up for your rights. Keep shining your light. You'll show the world your smile. Stand up for your rights. Keep shining your light. You'll show the world your smile. It doesn't cost a thing to smile. You don't have to pay to laugh. You better thank God for that. There's hope to smile, to laugh for that. 1 2 1 2 a 2 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 a 2 2 2 1 2 1 2 a 2 2. There's hope. There's hope. There's hope. There's hope. Y'all have a great night.
Hello, I am Nasha Wittenberg, the Director of Multicultural Student Affairs.
And I'm Dr. Thomas Witherspoon, Senior Director for the Campus Community Centers.
It is our pleasure to present to you the Ebony Harlem Undergraduate Awards of Excellence.
We had 11 nominations in categories this year.
Let's get into it. For the category of literary talent, nominees were recognized for their involvement in sharing their literary talent with the campus community through prose, poetry, blogging, journalism, and other forms of writing that keep the tradition of Black literary expression alive. The criteria for this award is a person that is proficient and demonstrative of creating their own content to share Black narratives.
The nominees for literary talent are Elikum Dodora, Ugonna Izuma Igwe, and Jalen Rose.
Congratulations to all of the nominees. For this award recipient, who received 3 nominations, it was written, the nominee writes, from a place of authenticity and honesty, the nominee writes for self, for the people, and for sharing of knowledge. I love how unapologetic their writing is and how it creates space for awareness and reflection. The nominee uses literary talent and platform to stand up for the Black community at NC State. This nominee has gone out of the way to write the stories of the Black community.
The award goes to Elikum Dodora. For the category of dance, nominees were recognized for having taken a personal interest in the exploration of narrative of Blackness through dance. The criterion for this award is a person who demonstrates an exceptional talent for the expression of Black culture through dance.
The nominees for dance are Kayla Avery, Jalen Gales, and Taylor Rowland.
Congratulations to all the nominees. For the award recipient, it was written. This nominee has shown leadership and passion for dance and organized community service events for Black youth, helping them connect with dance.
And the award goes to Taylor Rowland. Congratulations. For the category of instrumental music, nominees were recognized for having displayed a personal interest in playing or creating music. The criterion for this award is a person that displays talent in regards to instrumental music, including digital instruments that create and transmit expressions, themes, and feelings of the Black experience.
The nominees for instrumental music are Alex Thomas and Nate Browning.
Congratulations to all of the nominees. For the award recipient, it was written. The nominee is dedicated to the art of instrumental music and is most realized when they play the saxophone.
The award goes to Alex Thomas. For the category of vocal music, nominees were recognized for having demonstrated a personal interest in using their ability to share narratives of Blackness. The criterion for this award is a person that demonstrates a vocal talent for the purpose of entertaining, conveying Black messages, and should be selected based upon the voice quality.
The nominees for vocal music are Mayan Eves, Gabriel Montague, and Josie Okran.
Congratulations to all nominees. This award winner was nominated 4 times, and it was written that this nominee shares their musical gift to uplift and unite the Black community via social media and to inspire and uplift the NC State community. The nominee was described as having an astounding voice and holds other people down alongside them while they're singing, while also paving the way for other vocally gifted folks to tap into their artistry. This nominee sings from his soul and moves rooms.
Thomas, yes, he does. And the award goes to Gabriel Montague. Congratulations. For the category of art, nominees were recognized for having demonstrated a personal interest in art, formally or informally. The criteria for this award is a person that is proficient in an artistic field, be it sculpture, painting, fashion, design, photography, graphic design, etc. With a demonstrated willingness to share this talent constructively to make significant contributions to cultural enlightenment and development of Black people on campus.
The nominee for art is Joseph Campbell.
Congratulations to the nominee. Twice nominated, it was said about this award recipient, Joseph is an incredible artist whose paintings have gone viral on many social media platforms. His paintings focus on Black lives and expressions and experiences and tell stories relevant to today's social issues. Through his work, he is outspoken about social justice and the advancement of Black individuals and communities. Within 1 year, he has produced over 15 paintings, even while in quarantine.
The award goes to Joseph Campbell. For the category of entrepreneurship, nominees were recognized through their engagement for entrepreneurial efforts relating to art, social issues, technological development, research, and/or business ownership that operates in the spirit of Ujima, or cooperative economics. The criterion for this award is an individual that leverages their entrepreneurial endeavors to contribute to the understanding, knowledge, or production of Black culture through their goods and or services.
Thomas, this is one of my favorite Kwanzaa days. The nominees for entrepreneurship are Taylor Butler Majesty, Juniper Nye, and Joseph Campbell.
Congratulations to all the nominees. For the award recipient, it was written. This nominee is brilliant and embodies the spirit of someone who is always going out to get the sweetest fruit. They exhibit the aspects of entrepreneurship we often overlook, which includes knowledge gathering, leaning into one's own power, bringing along your peers, advocating for what you believe in, and tapping into the belief that unity is at the heart of cooperative economics. Therefore, making sure everyone has what they need to be successful. This nominee knows the hustle is not for capitalism, but for community freedom.
And the award goes to Juniper Nye. Congratulations. Anybody who's a part of the NC State Wolfpack community knows Mama Tony Thorpe. I am very proud to introduce the category of the Mama Tony Thorpe Activism Award. Nominees were recognized for their ability to unselfishly give of themselves, not only to the NC State Black campus community, but also as an accomplice to other minoritized struggles on campus and in the surrounding community. The criterion for this award is a person that displays a consistent and constructive involvement in the pursuit of intersectional liberation as a service volunteer and advocate.
The nominees for the Mama Tony Thorpe Activism Award are Jonay Tan, Ugona Izuma Igwe, Elikum Dodor, Day Melvin, Tonette Powers.
Congratulations to all of the nominees. For the award recipient, it was written. They are a great person and a very deliberate when it comes to serving the community. This award recipient is seen as a humanitarian. And it is my personal pleasure to announce the award recipient, Tonette Powers.
For the Joanne Woodard Leadership Award, nominees were recognized who encourage and guide their Black peers in formal and informal leadership opportunities at NC State. The criterion for this award is a person who demonstrates an ability to lead others in culturally relevant, productive directions that support the mission of the African American Cultural Center and Multicultural Student Affairs.
The nominees for Joanne Woodard Leadership Award are Tonette Powers, Tashana Llewellyn, Jarrell Patterson, Juniper Nye, Elikim Dodor, and Keita Adams.
Congratulations to all of our nominees. For the award recipient, it was written that this nominee is dedicated to serving. It is evident in the various organizations that they have been a part of over the past 4 years, where they have worked to unite the Black community through cultural events and by connecting individually to opportunities.
And the award goes to Jarrell Patterson. Congratulations. For the category of the Augustus Witherspoon Distinguished Person Award, nominees were recognized because they have shown support of and advocated for the Black community through word and deed. The criterion for this award is a person who demonstrates overall excellence in character, leadership skills, scholarship, and service as an advocate for social justice for Black people and other minoritized communities.
The nominees for the Augustus Witherspoon Distinguished Person Award are Brianna Harvey, Star Gibbons.
Congratulations to all of the nominees. For the award recipient, it was written. This nominee is a hard worker and puts countless effort into all the things they do.
And the award goes to Brianna Harvey. Congratulations. The Nash Winston Academic Achievement Award nominees are those seniors who have emerged as leading scholars among their peers while serving the Black students community at NC State and representing the mission of the African American Cultural Center throughout their undergraduate careers.
The nominees for Nash Winston Academic Achievement Award are Tonette Powers, Amira Watson, and James Daniels.
Congratulations to all the nominees. But for the award recipient, it was noted that they have maintained a 4.0 GPA each semester during their time at NC State.
That truly exhibits intelligence. And the award goes to Amira Watson. For the category of the Dame Dame Undergraduate Research Award, it recognizes an undergraduate student that engages in discovery, inquiry, scholarship, and creativity-based opportunities to empower the community to deepen its understanding of issues pertaining to the Black identity and culture.
The nominees for the Dame Dame Undergraduate Research Award are Michael Lewis and Sydney Florenzia.
Congratulations to all of the nominees. For the award recipient, it was written, this nominee's dedication to science and learning is phenomenal, and they are currently engaging in cutting-edge research.
The award goes to Sydney Florenzia. Congratulations.
Congratulations, it's your time to flex. It's your time to be energized. It's your time to recognize your own energy. This is your light. Let it shine bright and continue you on your next journey.
Yes, with not much more to say, I want to add, please continue to let your Black light shine. We're so excited to have you here, and we look forward to what you're going to do going forward. So thank you, thank you, thank you, and congratulations. Now,
what were you saying, Thomas? What's up? Oh, you want to say so? Oh, were you giving all of the award recipients $3 million each? Was that?
I ain't got it. But I do know that we have some virtual claps and we want to shower them with love and joy. So join me in giving a round of virtual applause to all of our nominees and especially to all our award recipients.
Thank you. This concludes the undergraduate awards portion of the program. Now it's time for graduate award presentations.
Hello, my name is Aminat Basharan, and I have the distinction of presenting the Graduate Student Awards of Excellence. There are two Graduate Student Award categories, From Theory to NIA and Graduate Student Impact Award. From Theory to Nia is presented to a graduate student who is recognized because they use their scholarly achievements and or production to empower the community and to deepen the community's understanding of issues pertaining to Black identity and culture. There were 4 nominations in this category of From Theory to Nia, and the nominees are Taj Boston, Tasheri Sanders, Tiffany Dengleben, and Jeremy Leah. Please join me in congratulating Tiffany Dengleben, the Ebony Harlem 2021 From Theory to Practice winner. The supporting documentation for our winner states the following. Tiffany Dengleben is a third-year doctoral student in the school psychology program. Dengleben is one of the founding members of a student-led social justice task force. The task force serves to A, increase diversity in the field of psychology to adequately ensure representation of individuals from historically underrepresented and minoritized groups. B, promote program faculty members and students' cultural humility, awareness of implicit bias, and ability to engage in culturally responsive and socially just practices. And C, promote equitable educational experiences and outcomes for pre-K to 12 students from historically underrepresented and minoritized groups. This includes empowerment of families and communities. Dengleben partook in the creation of a climate survey, which was disseminated to students in the program, and co-led brown bag lunches that discussed the program's social and educational climate, as well as ways school psychologists and faculty can positively impact children of color in the public school system. Dengleben further serves NC State University and the surrounding Raleigh community through her leadership and research. Dengleben is the 2020-21 Vice President of the Black Graduate Student Association at NC State. In the midst of a pandemic and heightened racial tension across the country, Dengleben immediately stepped into her role to collaborate with faculty and administration to amplify the voices of Black graduate students and bring attention to the low rate of retention of Black faculty at NC State. Following her correspondence with university administrators, Dengleben was invited to serve as a guiding coalition member for the university's Racial Equity Summit. Since the summit in October 2020, Dengleben has continued to meet with administrators to discuss how to make NC State a safe and equitable place for minoritized students. Lastly, Dengleben works to amplify the voices of youth through the NC State extension #PassTheMicYouth. Dengleben is editing a curriculum that will help teachers and youth programs create safe spaces for youth to express themselves. In closing, Dengleben is diligently working with faculty to create a mini race curriculum that will provide teachers with the tools to discuss race and race-related issues with students in the context of US and abroad. You go, girl. In the category for the Graduate Student Impact Award, there were 5 nominations. The objective of the Graduate Student Impact Award is to recognize a graduate student that goes above and beyond their responsibilities as a community member, organizational leader, or a graduate assistant to impact the campus. Examples of service include, but are not limited to, evidence of leadership at the university, department, or graduate student committees, leadership in student organizations or activities supporting current graduate student interest on campus or in the community, support of current graduate student interest on campus or in the community development and or activities with service programs, service with local or national organizations, advancing graduate student interest, and creating informal environments that advance in an inclusive climate and culture. And the Graduate Student Impact Award nominees are Nia Powell, Tiffany Dengleben, Chelsea Smith, Darian Dixon, and Dion T. Harry. Please join me in congratulating Chelsea Smith, the Ebony Harlem 2021 Graduate Student Impact Award winner. The supporting documentation for our winner states the following. Chelsea Smith is one of the most conscientious and hardworking students I have ever taught or advised in what is now a rather long career. And she has proven to be one of the most creative and dynamic graduate thinkers I have encountered. She's also an exceptional, engaging, interesting, and warm person with tremendous strength of character and integrity. As an active student leader on campus and in regional and national organizations, Chelsea has been a dedicated advocate for her peers and community organizations where she provides mentorship and service. Within the College of Education, Chelsea has spearheaded several departmental committees focused on student advocacy and engagement. Chelsea has been active for 3 years with the Black Graduate Student Association and the Higher Education Association. She has served various roles and always in support of BIPOC students on campus and within the local community. Chelsea has served behind the scenes on several endeavors within the College of Education that work to support larger student populations that extend beyond. Working with the Black Graduate Student Association and studying women of color in science, technology, engineering, and math STEM fields, Chelsea is very dedicated to her research and passion for working with underrepresented groups on campus. Chelsea has also been an active mentor for others throughout the university and has been very intentional to provide support, engagement, and encouragement to young Black boys and girls throughout the community. As a researcher and practitioner, Chelsea is actively involved with the Association for the Study of Higher Education and serves as the social media coordinator for the Council for Ethics Studies subcommittee. Additionally, Chelsea is an active member for the American College Personnel Association and the American Educational Researchers Association. Her active status is represented through the national webinars where she serves as a panelist, her service to these organizations as volunteer, and her active promotion and inclusion to elevate underrepresented voices and narratives. Chelsea is dedicated to fostering inclusive, diverse, accessible, and equitable environment that exists in formal and informal environments. Through her work with BGSA, HEA, the Multicultural Center, and informal BIPOC groups, she is intentional about creating and elevating spaces where BIPOC students feel supported, engaged, and valued. Please join me in congratulating all the nominees and winners with a virtual shower of affirmation. Congratulations. Next up are the NC State Staff Awards.
Hello, my name is Angela Gay Audrey, and I have the joyful pleasure of presenting the Ebony Harlem and Conson Staff Awards of Excellence. Conson is an Ndinkra symbol that means chains in a link and is a metaphor for unity. There are 2 staff awards. The Jegnaship and the Sticks in a Bundle Award are for those NC State staff members who embody the spirit of Conson, furthering human relations and unity by contributing to the community and reminding us there is strength in unity. The staff members nominated and chosen demonstrate excellence in supporting students, engaging in the work of the African American Cultural Center, and sharing knowledge of the African diaspora. The Jegnaship Award is honored to a staff member who provides excellent mentorship for Black students. In parts of the African culture, Jegna is a title of distinction. A Jegna is a person who deserves respect and honor and whose work is to synthesize wisdom from lifelong experience and formulate this into a legacy for future generations. The criteria for this award are demonstrated commitment to helping students achieve success in the classroom and empowering them to discover their purpose outside of the classroom. The nominees are Angelita, also known as Angie Daniel, Jamiko McKenzie, Lynn Locklear Fisher, Dr. Lisa Bass Freeman, and Keith Martin. Please join me in congratulating Angelita Daniel for being this year's Ebony Harlem Awards winner for Jegna. This is what was submitted in reference to this year's Jegnaship awardee. Angelita Daniel is the epitome of the spirit of this award. She works on behalf of students every day, all day, and with all of her being. She advocates for students struggling in physics directly with her department. She gives her cell phone number to students struggling with classes or personal issues and checks on them throughout the week. When we are in person, her office is never without students checking in or coming for advice or comfort. If someone on campus needs alumni to be on a panel or come to a program, Angie sends out a notice to her network, and multiple former students respond within an hour. If we are having an event and want to encourage students to attend, Angie sends out the email because students read and respond to her faster than anyone else. They know she has their best interests at heart. During the difficult summer of last year, Angie helped online check-in sessions for students every week, even though they weren't in school at the time. Angie has recently been appointed to a special assistant to the Dean of DEI, which is Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion, because everyone in the college knows that no one has a better feel for what students need. She is a mentor, an advocate, an auntie, a friend, whatever students need, whenever students need. Congratulations, Angie. Next is our Sticks in a Bundle Award. This award is given to a staff member that has displayed an investment in the personal and the professional success of their Black colleagues. This staff member embodies the proverb of sticks in the bundle are unbreakable. The criteria for this award is demonstrated commitment to creating engaging spaces, encouraging collaborations, and providing meaningful professional mentorship opportunities to their racially minoritized peers. The nominees for this year's Sticks in the Bundle Award are Jamiko McKenzie, Corey Saunders, and Bradford Hill. Let's give our nominees a round of applause. Please join me in congratulating Corey Saunders for being this year's Sticks in a Bundle Award winner. This was submitted in reference to this year's Sticks in the Bundle awardee. Corey's framework is collaborative. She is often seen connecting with the centers and especially Black students, staff, and colleagues to create more opportunity for Black folks to see themselves traveling and moving abroad. She believes in engagement from every level and every space, and is a true embodiment of what it means to join together to create unbreakable bonds. The ways that she engages are authentic and meaningful, and allow people working alongside her to see themselves in new ways. Please join me in congratulating all nominees and winners with a virtual shower of gratitude for their work, dedication, and commitment to creating chains of unity for Black students, faculty, and staff to excel at NC State University. Next up are our faculty awards.
Hello, my name is Jonathan McCory, and I'm excited to present the Ebony Harlem Mate Massey Faculty Awards of Excellence. The faculty members nominated by the spirit of Mate Massey, which means I understand. Understanding means wisdom and knowledge, but it also represents the prudence of taking into consideration what another person has said. They also demonstrate teaching excellence, engage with the African American Culture Center, and furthers the knowledge of the Africa diaspora. There are 3 awards under this category: the Dr. Lawrence M. Clark Faculty Development Award, the Undergraduate Research Award, and the Graduate Student Mentor Award. Dr. Lawrence M. Clark Faculty Development Award is given to a faculty member who works to increase diversity in the faculty ranks at NC State and to support the professional success of Black faculty. The criterion of this award is a demonstration of advocacy at the departmental level or higher, mentorship of other faculty members, and other activities that create access to professional opportunities for underrepresented groups. The nominees are Dr. Mark Grimmett, Jamiko McKenzie, Dr. Karen Bullock, and Tara Mullins. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Mark Grimmett for being this year's Ebony Harlem Clark Faculty Development Award winner. In reference to this year's award winner, it was said, Dr. Grimmett is committed to diversifying the faculty ranks, but not just in a way that leads toward representation and tokenism, but in ways that contribute to their success and support as faculty at NC State. There has been numerous occasions Dr. Grimmett has connected me to new faculty whom research interests intersect with my own, who just may need to have access to community that can help navigate the system in which they are placed. These actions show Dr. Grimmett is committed to sustainability for new faculty joining the ranks and wants them to have positive outcomes within the institution. The Undergraduate Research Award is given to a faculty member who provides excellent mentorship of undergraduate students on projects that advance our knowledge of Black culture and/or issues that impact Black communities. The criteria for this award are demonstrated ability to support research activities for undergraduate students and empower them to develop their research skills. The nominees are Kay Sumter and Angela Gay Audrey. Please join me in congratulating Angela Gay Audrey for being this year's Undergraduate Research Award winner. We appreciate how you have helped cultivate research and scholarship endeavors for our students. It was written about this year's awardee. Angela came to the AACC, and through all of the work she has given, she never hesitates to reach out and support me or provide me with opportunities, whether it's sending internships to apply for, nominating me for awards, or helping me put together my thoughts for creating a BSU. They have been such a shining light in the work that I do. Whenever they're in the room, I feel safe, heard, and appreciated, and she deserves all the things just for that alone, but there's more. She brought me onto the Black Trans Liberation Project, which has been a beautiful place of research and scholarship and has truly guided me in the process. I've learned so much from the entire group and the work we've done together. The Graduate Student Mentor Award is given to a faculty member who provides excellent mentorship and/or advising for Black graduate students in any field. The criteria for this award is a display of commitment to helping students find success and gratification in their chosen path of study, as well as nurturing students' personal and professional development. The nominees are Dr. Joy Gaston Gales and Dr. Leon Gray. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Joy Gaston Gales for being this year's Graduate Student Mentor Award winner. It is written about this year's awardee. Dr. Joy Gaston embodies the essence of a servant leader by lifting those up around her as she climbs. Dr. Gales is an engaged member of her campus and professional communities and has demonstrated excellence in service through her many contributions. Her passion for helping others is a core value and has weaved throughout her research, teaching, and the most evident in her service with various communities. Dr. Gale's commitment to uplifting and supporting Black women through their academic journey and lives is evident through her engagement with her students. As a mentee, advisee, and employee of Dr. Gale's, I know she is committed to not only our academic success, but to our holistic well-being. She is attentive to our needs through academic mentorship, professional development, as well as navigating the world of a Black woman. She leads by example with humility, vulnerability, and accountability. She leads with poise as well as a gentle yet commanding presence. However, what I found most powerful is her authenticity and apologetic nature. Her presence in my life is what I strive to accomplish as a scholar and woman. Please join me in congratulating all the nominees and winners for the work that they have done in supporting our undergraduate and graduate students. Thank you again, and congratulations.
Greetings, Black graduates of NC State. First of all, congratulations on this huge milestone. Your resiliency that you have shown is unmatched. And so on behalf of the NC State Alumni Association and the Black Alumni Society, I want to welcome you to the alumni family. Please keep in touch with us by becoming members of the Alumni Association on our website so you can stay up to date on the many events that Black Alumni Society has coming up for you in the future. Again, congratulations and go Pack.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, everybody.
Congratulations, and thank you for everything that you have contributed to the NC State community. You are all amazing.
Congrats to our Ebony Harlem Award winners and our 2021 graduates.
congratulations to all the nominees and award winners today. You all exemplify Black excellence, and you all are magic. Continue to be great.
Congratulations, class of 2021. Best of luck on your next big adventure.
Congratulations to the Ebony Harlem nominees and award winners.
To the class of 2021, congratulations, you made it.
Congratulations, class of 2021.
A gigantic congratulations to students, to graduates, to award winners, and all of our nominees.
Congratulations, nominees and recipients of the Ebony Harlem Awards. Your hard work, your dedication, and your determination has gone noticed, respected, and appreciated here at NC State.
Congratulations!
The Ebony Harlem Awards continues to offer the perfect opportunity to pause and honor the individuals at NC State that truly embody and support Black excellence. Congratulations to each of you.
Congratulations, Ebony Harlem grads and honorees. Great job.
Class of 2021, congratulations on all of your accomplishments. I look forward to seeing what you will do in the future as you lead with your heart and with compassion.
Hello again. I am overwhelmed with gratitude for the gifts of all of these humans and what they have exhibited every day for the betterment of our campus community. The road to liberation is paved with Black joy, undeniable power, and a commitment to see all of us in the future. Congratulations to those who were nominated and those who received awards. Let this moment be a witnessing of your power and your reach. Congratulations. I am here for two additional reasons: to recognize one of the African American Cultural Center's outstanding student leaders who is graduating, Michael Lewis, and to also acknowledge the impact of community. Michael, you are outstanding. Thank you for you and your work in the African American Cultural Center. We in the African American Cultural Center are very proud of your accomplishments, and as a token of our appreciation, we offer an African American Cultural Center graduation stole. Many blessings for the journey ahead. Secondly, earlier I spoke about the reach of a powerful community who are committed to Black futures. I must speak to the humans who have helped progress the African American Cultural Center forward these past 2 years. I joined the African American Cultural Center in September in the midst of a global pandemic and at a time where Black folks on this campus had a call for racial justice that was heightened. The African American Cultural Center was without full-time staff and the need was great. However, there were some humans who came together to continue the work in support of the African American Cultural Center, and I would like to take the time to honor them on behalf of the Cultural Center. Andy Batt. Andy Batt is a remarkable human. Serving in the position of temporary library coordinator, she picked up the role of library coordinator with very little background to the work of the African American Cultural Center. The world shut down shortly after she began her term, yet she still continued to maintain the library services and even served as administrative support for the hiring of my position. She is a person of honor, evident in how she continued to honor the work and life of the previous library coordinator, Miss Angela Jenkins. While Andy will not be staying on as our library coordinator, she has certainly created a lasting memory with the center. Andy, we thank you, and we honor you with a Sankofa for being the type of human who believes we all have a role in liberation. Secondly, we honor Amanat Basharon, who continues to serve within the role of temporary program coordinator. Throughout this academic year, Amanat has served purposely for the support of students through programming and direct outreach. Amanat's heart is always connected to ensuring students are having the best experiences possible and have every tool needed to thrive while at this institution. The work you have seen this year through newsletters and intentional programming is because Amanat poured of herself for her community. We honor you, Amanat, with a Sankofa. Lastly, We extend gratitude to Jonathan McCory. Jonathan is the director of the NC State GOBT Center. Jonathan, while maintaining his duties as director of the GOBT Center, also dedicated himself to the service of interim director for the African American Cultural Center. He supervised staff, met with students, scheduled programming, made difficult decisions, and handled the day-to-day operations of the Cultural Center. Also, doing this partially through a pandemic. Jonathan constantly showed a dedication to the life force of Black students at NC State. He looked into the future and believed in the good that was coming, and it was reflected in his work. Jonathan's work allowed me breathing space when I first entered the Cultural Center, and for him and his service, we are very grateful because we know it allowed us a space for a reset and to reimagine who we and what the African American Cultural Center can become. Jonathan, we honor you with a Sankofa. To each of you, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being with us on this journey. To our student leaders in the center, Jonay Tan, Michael Lewis, Rancy Comper, Anthony Ramsey, and Akeem Blaylock Cotton, we are grateful for you. With very few days to claim your peace and rest this year, you have provided the African American Cultural Center with some amazing support, thought, and love. Your dedication to the Cultural Center and maintaining its history, operating in its presence, and looking forward to its future is a part of what has brought us here. Thank you. To all of you, Ubuntu, I am because you are. The African American Cultural Center is because you are. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. I am Amanat Basharan, and I am the interim programming coordinator for the African American Culture Center. I would just like to start off by saying thank you all so much for joining us for the Ebony Harlem Awards. And if you will allow me, I would like to say a few words to celebrate our amazing award recipients tonight and our 2021 graduates. As you embark on this journey, it is power that you carry. You eagerly wait your cue, wondering what's to come and what's to be. Black eyes are always open to the greatness within. But before you go, know this one thing. Your power is love, and love is power. Your power liberates. Your power is unconditional. Your power transforms. Your power can be given, not taken. Your power multiplies. Your power rests, and your power takes time to sit and look at the horizon. Know that your power will carry you to your rightful place, and there you will flourish forever and ever and ever and ever. Thank you all so, so much.
Hey everybody, my name is Kristen Russell and I am the graduate assistant for the African American Cultural Center. Thank you so much for joining us for our 2021 Ebony Harlem Awards ceremony. We're so happy to have been able to celebrate your achievements despite it being such a challenging year. Your hard work and dedication is commendable, and we appreciate having such devoted and talented people within our community. Additional gratitude for the NC State Women's Center for contributing to the Ebony Harlem celebration by acquiring our amazing DJ, JP. Thank you, JP, for bringing such great music and energy to our celebration. To our nominees and winners, congratulations. And to graduating seniors, congratulations and good luck on all your future endeavors. We know that there is greatness within all of you, and we can't wait to see the impact that you leave on the world. Lastly, please join us on Instagram Live for a special presentation of the Irwin Holmes Scholarship Fund. Once again, congratulations and thank you for joining us.